Alright guys, we are back with the Edison format semifinals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Sheriff Los on the left playing his signature Machina Quickdraw hero deck versus yours truly playing Blackwings. This tournament was 5 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. Los and I both went X1, and we have the undefeated Light Swarm player waiting for us in the finals, Tristan. So I start off with the D Nasty special, Shuro Whirlwind, Search Blizzard. I actually don't know if this is... I might have Collude already, so who knows. I could have Bora as well, so here Los decides to summon Alias. Attack my Shura. Let's see if I have the Collude or D Prison. So I do have the Collude. So Collude is going to bring out Vayu. So this tournament was like a week before RBET Denver, so I don't think this is the exact same list I use at Denver, but it's very similar. I mean, all Blackwing lists are almost identical. Same thing with Vayu Turbo. Alright, so here Los decides to just set 1 to play around Icarus. Okay, 67 to 8k. And here comes Gale. So I must have special summoned... I might have special summoned Gale. So I'm going to try to, like, make a Stardust if Los can't answer. So Los chose not to set Bottomless. So he Regeki breaks. Yeah, because I'm going to make Stardust. So he's going to discard Quick Draw, try to get rid of my Armor Master. And here I'm going to Solemn Judgment. Synchro. So I'm paying half my life points. Go for... I mean, I still have a normal summon. So I have Blizzard. I mean, that's already... Is that not game? Stardust, Goyo, and 28. Yeah, that's game. If I special summon the Gale with Blizzard is game already. If Los doesn't have Gores. And even if he does have Gores, I'm gonna make a Goyo. So Blizzard, bring back Shura. Yeah, this is game. Los has to have Gores. So I decided to go for an Armed Wing. That's interesting. I probably have Icarus. Okay, at this, I would only go for this play if I have Icarus. So 23. So yeah, this is game through Gores. 25. Yeah, he shows me the hand. And then I show him the Icarus. So yeah, it was game through Gores. So yeah, I mean, that was nothing Los could have done there. I won the Dyro, Shura, Whirlwind, Solemn, Icarus, Collude, Blizzard. I had it all. That was just not much he could have done. So quick game 1. The Sheriff, who's been on fire with this deck. But he is slowing down a little bit recently because Los is a big NFL fan. So he's, I think, not going to play on Thursdays anymore. So we're not going to see him as often. Versus me, it was funny, Epik actually hosts the Thursday night game. So I'll just watch them like in between rounds. But Los is different. He wants to focus on the game. Anyway, here comes Upstart, 2 back row. Los drew Future Fusion. So he plays the Future Fusion. Reveals Gaia. So that means I don't have Royal Oppression. Los sends Dandelion and Stratos to the graveyard. And no, Los is not a Cowboys fan. I am, though, but he's not. Okay, so here he gets, for those wondering, so he gets 2 tokens off the Future Fusion. He's got Avarice, Quick Draw. Yeah, he's got Avarice, Quick Draw, and sets another back row, passes. And here comes Sirocco. And Los with the Bottomless, I let it go. Set a 3rd back row. End phase, he's going to MST my Bottomless. I mean, he knows I don't have Oppression, because I would have oppressed the Future Fusion, so that's why he went for the new one. And then here comes Gear Frame. Gear Frame effect, add Fortress. No Rug. Man, what are my back rows? No Rug, no Oppression. So he attacks me for 18. I'm confused too. Maybe it's like Bottomless and D Prison. Here comes Shura. So Shura attack. So I'm just trying to trade with the gear frame. Probably trying to summon a Blizzard next turn. So he gets Gaia. Yeah, I definitely have a Blizzy in my hand. So he attacks with the Gaia. But this is fine because like I'm gonna run over the Gaia with Blizzard. And the Sheriff passes. Checking the back rows, doing the hobby. At least I only check them once. I don't check them like 5 times like hobby does. Hopefully I don't. Okay, so I'm reading Gaia. I don't remember why. There must be something I'm curious about. So here comes Shura. Attack the Gaia. Damage Cal, Kalut. And now Shura effect. Bring out probably Vayu. Yeah, get the 1 Vayu out of the deck. I can't, like, I hardly ever need the second one. And I hate drawing but one of them. People just swear by 2. I feel like the only time I need the second one really is whenever I'm already winning. Anyway, here Los pitches the Titanium for quick draw. Synchro summons into Drill Warrior. So I've got, what, 6 cards to his... So he plays Pot. I think I was side decking 1 Crow at this point. What's interesting is every time I side in Crow against Pot of Avarice decks, I never draw it when they Pot of Avarice me. Like, I think I played against Sean Banks from Chicago, shout out to him, and I think he Pot of Avarice me, and then I drew DD Crow right after, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. It's either him or someone else. It might have been another Machina player. Or it might have been the quick draw player, I don't remember. It always like happens to me often. Anyway, let's see what Los is going to do here. He has Debris Dragon. So he special summons Cyber Dragon. Attack with Vayu. To have another Kalut. Deep Prison, Mirror Force. So I let it go. So I'm down to 27. Okay. I think I have quite a few spell cards in my hand. This video is sped up quite a bit, but I'm playing a little slow. Wow, I'm surprised how long. I normally don't take this long, unless if I'm in a really bad spot. Yeah, I have to call myself out. This is bad. I normally don't take this long, but this is bad. Okay, so normal summon Blizzard. Target Shura, he lets it go. Synchro for Armwang. Attack, let's see if he has a prison. So he lets it go, he's going to take 200, and then Shura. Attack him for 18, leaving Los at 6k. And passes. Okay, so Los does Tornado, so he brings back Drill Warrior effect. So he can either A, grab back Fortress, Cyber Dragon, or was that Dandelion? Doesn't he have a Stratos in there? What happened to the Stratos? Did he add it back to his hand? Oh, he put it back with Pot of Avarice. Okay, that's what it was. I forgot he Pot of Avarice me earlier. So Pitch Force for Fortress. Yeah, I remember Los is like, Los has no idea what my back rows are. He's trying to read what my back rows are, and he has no idea. Because he knows I don't have Icarus. I don't have Torrential. I don't have Oppression. So he's trying to figure out what my back rows are. It's probably not Rug. So attack. I mean, it's Mirror Force. And now he dusts my Solemn. That's what it was. Solemn and Mirror Force. And now he foolishes Dandelion. Pot. Where's my DD Crow, man? Now, was this worth it to walk into this Mirror Force? I mean, he makes his Pot of Avarice live. Depends on the rest of his hand. So he summons this Gear Frame, grab Fortress. That's a legit Armed Wing, though, so I'm going to pierce him for 28, so maybe Lowe should not have walked into that Mirror Force. He could have at least pitched for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I remember Lowe's didn't want to attack it to Mirror Force. Now, someone asked me about why people side deck Solemn, and the thing is, Solemn is just not good against Blackwing, and not that it's bad against Blackwing and Value. It's just you don't want to take too much damage in those two matchups. That's why people don't like Solemn, and they side deck it against all the other decks. I've been like on and off with Solemn, but sometimes it's so good, man. If you don't believe me, ask Hector HT19 when he and I were playing on stream at the Arbet in Denver. I Solemned his brain control, otherwise it was game. That's the one out to brain control, Solemn Judgment. Okay, so we're at 55 to 25. Los has... I think I have a value play in the graveyard. Yeah. Thanks to the Arm Wing. So Lowe's checking my grave. Yo, I played slow this match. So tribute set. Oh, okay. And here he has the out. Oh, wow, he had the out. That's unfortunate. So... he was gonna hold that Regeki break, though. There's no way he Regeki breaks here. That's the beauty of Regeki break in Los's deck. It's like one of the few outs to Cyber Dragon. Besides Bottomless. But since I tribute set it, his only out was Regeki break. And I remember when I did it, I was hoping like, okay, please don't have Regeki break. It's like you're only out to my Cyber Dragon, and he had it. Okay, so 55-25. So I chose not to attack. In case he has a D prison, I'd rather he attack into my Armor Master. So I'm going to start trying out only one Armor Master. I've been playing two, but people are right. I can't remember the time I summoned two of them. It just almost never comes up. It probably comes up once every blue moon if like you get rid of the first one early with like a Shura into... If you make like the Shura Stardust play or Dark End play, that's like the only time I could see the second one coming up, but it's so rare when it happens. Misthorn might come up more. I'm starting to agree with people. Okay, so he crashes Armor Master, or crashes Fortress into Armor Master, sets 2. So I need like Heavy Storm. Here comes Whirlwind, Kalute, but he has Dust Tornado from my Whirlwind. Kalute run over one of the tokens, set 1, pass. And nice draw from Los. No pulling the rug. My Mirror Force is gone, so the only thing he's like afraid of is Torrential. So he could get really aggressive. But yeah, this is fine. Equip, then pitch. I'm at 25. Yeah, but I just pick up my cards. So Los forces the third game. I apologize. I played a little slow that match. All right, game 3. Who will move on to the finals to go up against the undefeated Tristan, who's on his channel debut. That'd be pretty crazy if he goes undefeated on his channel debut. I think Eric did it. Yes, Eric Hernandez, he showed up for hat. Well, it was like the first hat tournament we did, and he went undefeated. So maybe Tristan will pull it off. He came over from Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, if I'm Tristan, I think I'd much rather Los win if I'm Tristan, because he doesn't play, like, Los doesn't play Oppression and stuff, and that match will be much easier, because he easily outs Titanio and Fortress. So here Los lone fires, and I flipped good old Royal Oppression. So 72 to 9K. Here comes Whirlwind. So here he decides to bottomless my Bora. Now sets 2. Come on, Shura. Another Bora. Another one. So he Torrentials. He just has all the answers. This is how I lost in top 8 at Denver. My opponent just had everything to stop my summons. So Los has like Debris Dragon, Fortress. Yeah, his hand's not very good. But does he have outs to my normal summons? Did I draw triple Bora like I did at at Denver? Some of you guys who maybe watched my top 8 match at Denver, I drew 3 Boras game 2. All right, here comes Shura. The D-Nasty special. So he's forced to dust my Whirlwind because he doesn't want me to start gaining an advantage. Now, he could have potentially dusted the Oppression, but he chose to get rid of the Whirlwind. Wait, if he had Debris Lone Fire, shouldn't he have maybe should have dusted the Oppression there. Maybe, because he has Debris Dragon Lone Fire, and then he can get rid of my Whirlwind. Maybe. But he has Trap Stun, so it's not going to matter. So it looks like I chose not to attack. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm surprised I chose not to attack. Maybe I really need this Shura to stick on the board. Maybe it's the only monster I have. So Los drew Future Fusion. But remember, he has Trap Stun, so he can go off if he wants to. He has Debris Dragon. He has Future Fusion. He has Fortress. He has Double Fortress. So yeah, he can go off and Trap Stun and then pretty much leave the Oppression up. I remember when I was playing Vayu, one time Los beat me like that, because like he Trap Stunned me, and then I had like Dark Arm in my hand, Cyber Dragon, and I couldn't fight back because of my own Oppression. Yeah, here comes Future Fusion, reveal. So yeah, he does go for the Trap Stun, plays Future Fusion, reveal Gaia. So he's going to send Stratos and Dandelion. Maybe Los thought it wasn't worth it to dust the Oppression earlier on in the game. Maybe he was waiting for Trap Stun. And one more thing I want to mention. I think maybe I didn't attack him because I was scared of Gores. I think that's why I didn't attack him. I was terrified of like dust into Gores. And I think with my hand, I just couldn't deal with a Gores. I think that's why I didn't attack. I know it seems like I probably couldn't deal with a D prison either, so I think that's why I didn't attack. So anyway, here Los drops both the fortresses. He still has a normal summoned. So attack. So nothing there. Attacks me for 7 and attacks me for 25. Leaving me at 32. So yeah, he didn't have game. So he chose to set a monster. Does he not have Debris Dragon? I thought he had Debris Dragon. Oh, but he can't bring anything back because his field is clogged. Okay, no. So he had to set a monster. I just don't know what he would set. So here I'm going to Heavy Storm myself. Special Cyber Dragon, contact with both fortresses. Yeah, contact with both fortresses for Chimera attack. It's weird when you have to heavy storm your own oppression and stuff like that. Oh, I have another Cyber Dragon. So in my deck profile, I mentioned that sometimes I've needed the second Chimera attack, and here's another example where I needed the second Chimera attack. In case if Los does drop another fortress, I could summon another Chimera attack. So does the second Chimera attack come up more than Mistworm? I don't know. Like, it only comes up if you draw 2 Cyber Dragons, though. So here I flip a second oppression against Los. But I'm at 24. Alright, so I need to draw a monster so that way I can run over his tokens. So attack both tokens. Pass to the Sheriff. Oh man, Pot Avarice. Where's my Crow? Okay, so he puts back Stratos, Dandy, Force, Lone Fire, Debris. So he's probably going to keep the fortresses in the grave. Yep. Yeah, that's the one weakness of Los's deck. It's so weak to oppression. I mean, a lot of decks are. That's why I tend to like playing Blackwing and Bayou, because I feel Royal Oppression is one of the most powerful cards in Edison format. Now, the only issue is I feel Blackwings can't abuse it as much as Bayou can. That's why I don't main deck it in Blackwings. I did once and I regretted it. Obviously, round 1 I get paired against Bayou and it was not very good. Okay, so attack him for 800. Oh, sorry, attack the token and then hit him directly for 3k. Set a third back row pass. So he's got Lone Fire, Foolish. So all cards that are weak to oppression. You have Lone Fire, Foolish. But that Chimera attack at 3k, he can only take 2 more hits off of that Chimera attack. This has been a long match. Los and I all usually have long matches, especially if we go all 3 games. So he summons Lone Fire. I negate his Lone Fire. And he plays Foolish. I'm probably going to let this one go. Yep, 2 tokens. He's left with 2 cards, so... Oh, this sucks. I'm forced to upstart him here. I just can't draw a monster. If you look at my hand, I have like all spells and traps. So, value attack one of the tokens. Attack the other token. Set a 4th back row. So yeah, Los has 4 cards. I'm up a ton of cards. I'm up like +5 on him. And it's just because of Royal Oppression. Even though he pot averaged me, what, once or twice? Also, the Cyber Dragon was huge because I took away 2 of his fortresses, so that's where the pluses came from, was Royal Oppression and the Cyber Dragon. So summon a Gear Frame, and here I rug his Gear Frame because like the only other thing I would rug would be Debris Dragon, but Oppression stops Debris Dragon. So here I have to decide whether I Oppression, but I am at 16. So this is basically my last oppression. Now, Los already normal summoned. So you can see here I'm debating if I want to get down to 800. I'm trying to think what else could he possibly have. So I decide to just negate it. So 7,800. He's down to only 2 cards. But the issue is I'm really low. He could like, well, okay, so here Regeki breaks. Change Regeki break, but I had the bottomless. Okay, so that saved me. So now he's at 7,000. But I have to be careful. I can't just leave my value up in attack mode. Unless if I have Kalut. Now, you never know. Those could side deck Sirocco. I almost lost a match on DB. I was playing, I can't remember what deck it was. And I think it was a regular quick draw deck. And he sided in Siroccos against me. And I remember, like, I wasn't expecting it. And he hit me for like almost half my life points. Okay, so here comes Blizzard. So he's at 7,000. Get Shura, Synchro for... Can I OTK him here? Armed Wing. Attack for 823. Kalut might be game. No, but I don't have the Kalut. Yeah, I don't have the Kalut. So that leaves him at 900. He summons Debris Dragon. Target Dandy. What do I have? Another rug? Oh, I Torrential. Okay. So I Torrential the summon of Debris Dragon. He gets... That way, I OTK him with the... Oh, I had a Deep Prison. But yeah, that was the game plan. If I Torrential on the Debris Dragon, he's forced to bring out the Dandelion in attack mode. And then I just attack him for game. Alright. So that was tough for Los. Because game 3, I opened double Oppression, double Rug. I think he needed to draw a Heavy Storm, and maybe he can win that game. Also, me having the Heavy Storm from my own Oppression, that way I was able to drop the Cyber Dragon. See, a lot of things went my way that match, but Los played pretty well. I think the only thing I saw game 3 was, like, should he have dusted the Oppression instead of the Whirlwind? Maybe, because I think he had a Debris into Lone Fire play, but he drew Trap Stun anyway, so it ended up working out, so... I don't know. But I'm going to the finals to get my rematch against Tristan. Tristan was my only loss in Swiss. Again, he's on his channel debut, trying to go undefeated. So far, he's 6-0, so we'll see if we can pull it off. Or will I get another one with Blackwings? Stay tuned for that one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week, only $2.99 a month. And I'm going to upload a bunch of War League matches coming up here soon. War League starting this weekend. Also, I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Check out the links in the description.